Welcome to Inner Fire Motivation Story. Subscribe my channel, like and share my video.
How rich people invest money. Let me ask you something. Why do some people stay financially comfortable for life, while others struggle with money no matter how much they earn? The difference is not just income, it's how they invest their money. Wealthy people don't simply work for money, they make money work for them. And in this video, you'll discover 3 powerful ways rich people invest their money to grow wealth over time. If you understand these strategies, you can start building wealth too, even if you're starting small. Part 1. Stock Market Investing. One of the most common ways rich people grow their money is through the stock market. But here's something important. Wealthy investors do not gamble in the stock market. They invest with strategy and patience. When you buy a stock, you are buying ownership in a company. For example, imagine investing in a company that sells products used by millions of people every day. If that company grows, expands, and becomes more profitable, the value of your shares increases. Over time, this growth can become extremely powerful. But rich investors follow several rules when investing in stocks. First, they focus on long-term investing. Many beginners try to make quick profits by buying and selling frequently. This is called trading, and it can be risky. Wealthy investors usually do the opposite. They buy strong companies and hold their investments for many years. Why? Because of something called *** compound growth. Compound growth means your investment earns returns, and then those returns start earning returns too. Over time, this creates a powerful snowball effect. For example, if you invest money consistently and allow it to grow for 20 or 30 years, the results can be life-changing. Second, rich investors diversify their investments. Instead of putting all their money into one company, they spread their investments across multiple companies and industries. This reduces risk. If one investment performs poorly, others may perform well. And third, they control their emotions. The stock market rises and falls all the time. Many beginners panic when prices drop. But experienced investors understand that short-term declines are normal. They stay patient and focus on the long-term trend. This calm mindset is one reason wealthy investors succeed where others fail. Part 2. Real estate investment. Another major way rich people build wealth is through real estate. In fact, real estate has created more millionaires than almost any other investment. But what makes real estate so powerful? The answer is simple. Real estate can generate multiple types of income and growth. The first benefit is property appreciation. Over time, property values tend to increase. A house bought today may be worth significantly more in the future. This increase in value creates wealth for the owner. The second benefit is rental income. Many wealthy investors purchase properties and rent them to tenants. This creates monthly cash flow. Imagine owning an apartment that generates rent every month. That rent can cover expenses like maintenance, taxes, and mortgage payments, and the remaining amount becomes profit. Now imagine owning several rental properties. Suddenly, you have multiple streams of income, and this income can continue for years. Another powerful advantage of real estate is something called leverage. Leverage means using borrowed money to purchase an asset. For example, instead of paying the full price of a property, investors often make a down payment and borrow the rest from a bank. This allows them to control a valuable asset with a smaller amount of their own money. If the property increases in value, the investor benefits from the full appreciation. However, successful real estate investors are careful. They do not buy properties randomly. They study the market and analyze important factors like location, population growth, local job opportunities, infrastructure development. These factors influence property demand and value. That's why experienced investors often say, the 3 most important things in real estate are location, location, and location. Part 3. Passive income strategy. The third investment strategy rich people focus on is passive income. Passive income means earning money without constantly trading time for it. This is one of the biggest secrets behind financial freedom. Most people earn money only when they are working, but wealthy individuals build systems that generate income even when they are not working. These systems are called income-producing assets. There are many forms of passive income. One example is dividend investing. Some companies share part of their profits with investors in the form of dividends. These payments are often made quarterly, so simply by owning shares, investors can receive regular income. Another form of passive income is rental property income, which we discussed earlier. But wealthy investors also create digital assets. For example, online courses, e-books, mobile apps, digital tools, YouTube channels. These assets may require time and effort to build initially, but once created, they can continue generating income repeatedly. For instance, a digital course created once may be sold thousands of times online. That means income can continue even while the creator is sleeping. This is the power of scalable income, and many wealthy entrepreneurs focus heavily on building these types of assets. The wealth mindset. Now here is something extremely important to understand. Wealthy people don't wait until they are rich to start investing. They start as early as possible. Even small investments matter, because investing is not only about money. It's about building the habit of investing. Someone who invests a small amount regularly is developing the mindset of an investor, and over time, that habit becomes extremely valuable because consistency beats occasional large investments. Practical steps to start investing. If you want to start applying these ideas, here are a few practical steps. First, focus on financial education. Learn the basics of investing before putting your money into any opportunity. Second, start small but stay consistent. Even small investments made regularly can grow significantly over time. Third, avoid get-rich-quick schemes. Wealth building is usually slow and steady. And finally, focus on building assets instead of liability. Assets put money into your pocket. Liabilities take money out of your pocket. Wealthy people prioritize assets. Final motivation. The truth is, the difference between rich people and everyone else is often not intelligence or luck. It's how they use their money. Most people spend first and invest later. Wealthy people invest first and spend what remains. They buy assets. They build income streams. And they allow time to multiply their wealth. You don't need to start with a huge amount of money. You just need to start with the right mindset and the right strategy, because wealth is rarely built overnight. It is built investment by investment, decision by decision, year after year. And the sooner you start, the more powerful time becomes.
Bye-bye to Inner Fire Motivation Story. Subscribe my channel, like and share my video.